Hello everyone, this is SlothnMoose yet again with another StarCraft 2 commentary. Moose is with me again, and we're going to be casting right here, and he's going to come in and introduce players.
Alright guys, down here in the bottom left hand corner we have a Korean player, and I put it in Google, and what it came up with is difference in levels. I'm not sure if that's what his name meant, or if that was his actual name, like levels something, but I think it's something clever with saying that his name is...
His awesome.
Yeah.
I like his name.
So
difference in level, that's pretty cool.
Okay, so he's the red Zerg down here in the bottom left hand corner, and up here in the top right hand corner we have Next Sickness, who will be our blue Protoss.
Obviously, probably in the clan Next, like Next Genius, and there's a few other ones.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he's in the clan Next, and his name's Sickness. And yep, this map is Xel'naga Caverns, and it's my favorite map.
It is? Oh yeah, you mentioned that like 100 times. So
Metalopolis is my second favorite.
Oh, so Moose's favorite map, one of my least favorite maps, just based on the large entry to your natural expansion, which you got like 4 different ways you can go in. You got really wide. It's hard to hold down as a Zerg player.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people say they like it as Zerg because they have more room to surround, but not the case for me. I like it because it's easier to hold down with like 1, 2 photon cannons, or maybe a couple more, and you're secure, and you don't got to worry about your expansion. Maybe 1 or 2 in the back if you're playing Zerg for Muta, or vice versa, or whatever. So, yeah, this should be a pretty good game. It is pretty highly rated, so I'm excited about this. I'm very excited.
Very unorthodox. Going and getting a forge first before gates. So, we're going to see a cannon off. So, oh man, this might not be good for Next. Yep, so double pylon, and then he's going to throw down at least 1 photon cannon probably behind there, unless these drones can make something happen.
They can't.
Probably not.
That's why he did it, to block off the entire ramp.
Yeah, blocked off the entire ramp, so delaying that expand. We do see the spawning pool, so maybe some Zerglings before that first cannon gets down, but and he makes it as far away as possible, which probably isn't good, because as soon as that first pylon goes down, that photon cannon's unpowered, I think, unless the second pylon
it'll be unpowered.
Gets to it. So, terrible place for a cannon right there. He might be alright.
There we go. He got another pylon.
Oh, he did, didn't he? So that 1 cannon right there is going to hold off everything. So cancel that other. Oh, and he's. So that photon cannon faked him out, but he is still going to. Oh, man. This is a terrible, terrible. This could be bad for Next right here. He doesn't have anything going on in his main either. The whole time this is happening, doesn't even have a gateway yet. So this could be bad. I don't know why those Zerglings pulled back. Why did those Zerglings
Oh my gosh, this is killing me.
Why did those Zerglings pull back? That was a terrible idea. So, if Next can get this up, I would expect...
And he ain't got the high ground anyway, so that thing is going to go down.
So that Spine Crawler is going to be able to take out those pylons.
I have absolutely no idea what his plan is right here. And
so
right
Next,
now,
finally, he's getting 2 gas and a gateway, finally. And these Zerglings are going to be able to clean this up, I assume.
Maybe.
Photon Cannon is now up, and
bye-bye Zerglings. Barely
going to hold that off. So no roaches coming from him yet. So this finally getting a roach one going down, because he's definitely going to need it. I don't know why he doesn't.
I'm so confused.
You got to move that Spine Crawler closer. There he goes. Finally move the Spine Crawler closer, and that's going to be able to give him range to those pylons. So wow.
This is a crazy game so far. I mean, we got a Forge now getting the gateway, as Sloth said, Cybernetics core, double gas.
A complete wall in by the Protoss player too, which is kind of silly, I think. And I think, ain't that a complete wall in?
I don't think so.
No,
maybe not. No, it's not.
We'll see. I don't know, but
it's not. But a Stalker can get through there, I don't think.
For some reason, he continues to build photon cannons as well. So. Or maybe they're pylons. I'm not sure.
No, it's 1 pylon. That's a photon cannon.
So
now the Spine Crawler is poking away at the pylons. So doing a good job right there, keeping it just out of range for the pylons, and probably going to cut off power. But this next pylon will be sure to keep power to it. But the wall in is going to be gone. So Sickness has to be aware that the Zerglings can just run right past. Just run right through here. Keep straight to the wall, and then run around back to his base. But although he does have another wall in his own base, pretty much. Yep, it's completely walled in.
It's completely walled in because of that cybernetics now.
Yep. So this is guys, I'm speechless. In base hatch. This is a crazy game, so I'm hoping it's going to be really good. Right now, 7 minutes off the clock, so
Those photon cannons, as much as they cost, they're probably worth it at this point. Delaying the Zerg expand as a Protoss or a Terran player is crucial. You can't. It's hard to beat a Zerg that is really out macroing you. It's ridiculous. So we do see roaches, and it looks like tunneling claws. We have tunneling claws coming for the roaches. I think we do. So looks like that spine crawler. Do spine crawlers outrange photon cannons? We'll see.
Let's find out. 7 and 7. Nope.
So no, but he might move it on up a little bit once these roaches start attacking these.
But they
do
do more. But this does do more damage than a photon cannon.
Oh yeah.
Yep, just 32 photon cannons.
All right, so Protoss player is up on harvester count just because he lost. He didn't lose any drones, but he did have lost mining time with about 3 or 4, and had to build even more units, just Zerglings and roaches, and that's all he's been building at this point. He's going to have to try and break this down. I don't know if, because the photon cannons, of course, detect anything that's burrowed, so burrowing under them is not really going to do anything. They're just going to delay their attack time, don't they? Photon cannons are detectors.
Yeah, they're detectors.
So, not sure what the tunneling claws are. Is that tunneling claws or Glio Reconstitution?
Glio Reconstitution.
That's the speed?
Yep. So now cutting them in half.
Split them up.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh, man.
1 sentry out there is... That's crazy. So, our Zerg player is having a little bit of trouble at this point. Now he's just going to be able to warp in as many units as he wants. This is probably actually going to be... I don't think there's any way that the Zerg player can another one.
Gosh, it's so beautiful.
Gosh, I hate that. I hate a Protoss player that is really good with force fields. They're so hard to beat with a army.
Oh my gosh.
It's literally impossible. Just it's ridiculous. It's not fair.
So this has worked out perfectly. Run off of 5 gates and getting upgrades. This is crazy. And that worked out really good against the Zerg player.
He got a robo facility too, which was kind of
overkill.
Yeah, a little bit. He can't fund all that. 5 gates and a robo off of 1 base, but
he might be.
I would expect him to tear down his forge eventually and expand probably soon. That's what I would do at this point. But even if he tears down his forge, he's got to take down the pylons first.
I'm sure he has a. I think he has a probe out here somewhere. Yeah, he's going over here.
Oh, he does have a probe out, so he can expand if he needs to. Which
you just can't transfer. That's the only bad part.
Because he is oversaturated as well.
Yeah, so now we are seeing this in-base hatch. This isn't working out. Going to more spine crawlers. I'm not really sure how that's going to help out.
In-base hatch, you can't really use it with roaches. Roaches, you pretty much use all your larva funding roaches off of 1 base, and you use all your minerals and larvae just like the same.
We have a lot of roaches. We have a lot of roaches out there. 21 roaches, and that's a bigger army than what's out here, definitely.
But then again, the unit tab doesn't show the 3 photon cannons, which helps out quite a bit.
Oh yeah, 20 damage apiece.
20 damage and very fast weapon speed. That's about 17 DPS to say the Stalker against roaches is about 10. Yeah. So these roaches might be able to take it down, but
nice
wow,
network.
I didn't even notice that.
I didn't see it.
Oh, so that gives the Zerg an advantage without a doubt. But then again, the Protoss player is probably going to move in whenever he sees, so we might have a base race on our hands. I don't know if he'll pull back or... And it looks like that Warp Prism is actually looking for...
And he is completely aware of what's going on.
Look at this. Did you see that?
What was he dropping?
Watch. Everybody watch this. This was crazy strat right here. It was dangerous, but it was strategy. It's crazy. Watch him. Watch him micro that. Gets a shot off, pulls him back up. Gets a shot off, pulls him back up.
That was beautiful.
Couldn't even get attacked by beautiful force field. And that Immortal's just gonna rip apart those roaches.
So great job going Immortals all of a sudden. Look at all these sentries.
The sentry play is pretty ridiculous for Nex or for Sickness right now.
That was beautiful with that drop pickup.
So it does look like he's going to be able to engage this army from the back. So and he also has Zerglings, 20 Zerglings that are going to tank for those roaches. Honestly, 20 Zerglings pretty much get up in there and tank for roaches.
So nice preemptive force field. Wonder if he's able to see that army outside that base. Yeah, he is. So he knows what's right there.
I don't know if he has seen the roaches now. He's got a little bit of movement, getting his forces ready. He does want to stay close to those photon cannons because he does not have the advantage right now.
He is going to keep that force field going because he's not one of those. He knows there's going to be a surround right here.
And I think he'll be fine throwing those force fields. He's got a lot of energy on all of his sentries, so he should be fine. He does. Oh, and he splits them perfectly. So you're just seeing a wonderful job by the force fields right now, still holding back the Zerglings as well as splitting those roaches in half. So that's just gonna. Oh man, that's so annoying. It really is. I feel so bad for the Zerg player right now. It looks like 2 immortals are in that warp prism up there. Are they immortals? Yeah, they are 2 immortals. So look, he's still doing it again. Didn't lose either one of them, and he knows he can just keep them in there, and as long as he picks them up before they die, I mean, they're gonna regen health and shields and stuff. So.
Oh, I gotta say, Sickness is sick.
He is pretty good.
He is very good.
So it does look like the Zerg player is going to get a surround now on the photon cannons.
I'll take down 2 photon cannons right here.
This could be bad. The biggest problem with the Protoss force right now is he didn't have those 2 immortals in the battle. But it does look like they're getting in there now, and he might actually hold this Protoss player might actually be all right. Look at that warp prism. That warp prism micro is insane. God. What is his actions per minute?
Oh, go to M. Oh my gosh.
His current actions per minute at that point were probably in close to the range of 300. Honestly, with all that clicking from those immortals, as well as his stalkers and his zealots. So that was just ridiculous right there. That was so fun to watch.
Oh man, I am in love with Sickness right now with that immortal play. He's doing so much work with just 2 immortals.
I wouldn't drop him into those spawn crawler ranges. I don't even know if they're getting hits in on them.
I'd get away with that. Those queens.
Yeah, a couple queens.
So this Zerg player is starving right now, guys. And if you are a Zerg player, you know how crucial it is to
be up expansions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I've never seen anything.
I've never ever seen anything like that before.
It's crazy. And now the immortals are, as long as those 2 immortals are in on that battle against the roaches, it's just going to be annihilation. And he's still microing, even like
he's microing zealots now
with the prism.
I don't think I could ever pull that off.
That's way too much. Like, that's ridiculous. And he's getting them back. I think he's getting them back in before they even get hit.
I think he is too.
That is crazy.
I wish I was able to do that. I really do.
Oh, you know he's had to practice that, and he's just going to be able to move in now. Not enough roaches, 2 spine crawlers. He's going to be just fine. And this is a ladder match too. This isn't like just some play match. This is crazy. So that's gonna be it. Just steal those immortals. I bet those immortals. Can we pause it when one of the immortals down? How many kills does that have?
16 right there. Let's check the next one. Let me play it. 8.
16 and 8. And you know they're all roach kills. I mean, 20. I can't do math. 24 roaches between 2 immortals. That's crazy.
Ridiculous.
WW
wow.
must mean GG, but
that must mean wow.
I mean, I'm surprised. I'm surprised our Korean player didn't say anything about that immortal micro. That was just ridiculous. But
we don't really know much about either one of these players. I mean, just pretty much Sicknesses and Clan next. We don't know much about difference in what level?
Difference in levels.
Difference in levels. So, or whatever his name is. Really hope you guys enjoyed that. That was insane micro, the Immortals. I am in love with that. Maybe one day
we're putting this up on Machinima too, ain't we? That was way too good of a game not to go on Machinima. Yeah. So, hello Machinima people. We didn't really say that, but thanks for watching, guys, if you're still watching. And watch for our future videos. We'll have a lot more coming out soon. So
definitely subscribe to Machinima.
Subscribe to Machinima. Check out our channel for more gameplay. We got more amateur gameplay. If you want to send your replays to SlothnMoose@yahoo.com. I'll post that down. Make sure that gets posted in the description down below. So, see you guys.